Welcome back. Guys, we are so excited. I hope you all are enjoying this as much as we are. And today, guess what? Y'all, we are having a topic today that I think you all would love to hear about. And we're going to love sharing about ourselves today a little bit more. We're going to talk to you all about our businesses and how they even came about. Like, what made us start our businesses? What's our why and our mission and the businesses that we have? So again, I'm Trinese. If you don't know us, and this is
Latrisa. Good to see you again.
Yes, and if this is your first time, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of our episodes. And we just want to let you know our show, our podcast is for anyone. However, we are women, we're entrepreneurs. I'm single, she's married, and we're also 9-to-5ers. We're still working, and we are people, we're Christians. We believe in the faith of as a Christian, so to speak. So make sure you all subscribe, like, and share with a friend. So, Latrisa, I don't know if you want me to start off or you want to chime in and just say something to the audience, our family, before we even get started.
Well, it's always good to be back again to continue to have this conversation. It's really important to have that circle, the people who are, supporting you along the journey. So if you've watched a previous episode, you know that Trinese and I are friends. So yes, we're doing this venture together, but we're actually friends. So to have this scheduled connection, so to speak, it keeps us in contact with one another. So I'm just excited to learn more about how she got to where she is and to reflect on where I got to where I am and share that with you all today.
Yes. I'm super excited. And like she said, it's just us going through this together. I'm going to say this holds me accountable. And if y'all look back in one of our previous episodes, and one of the things that I've been working on is the consistency piece and showing up. And this is helping me because I have to show up, because my friend here, she won't let me cancel or nothing. When we put it on the calendar, it's on the calendar. But I love it. And it's good to have people like that just on the journey with you as a friend, family member, and everything. And also, I still consider her my coach.
That works too.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm Trinese, if you already don't know. And I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'll just say that. So I'll talk about one of the businesses that I have. It's a nonprofit. It's Reenter and Reclaim. And all of my businesses, just in short and sweet, all are a blueprint of my life, a point of a process that I went through, something I overcame. And I just decided to want to share it with people that I know are in the same position or in the previous position that I was. I want to share with them so they don't have to stay in it as long as I did. They can get quantum leaps, skip some steps. If they're in a hole, I know how to pull them out because I once was there. So Reenter and Reclaim is a nonprofit with a friend of mine and I, Dallas Ritchie Jr. And this nonprofit is for people in the reenter space, people that have done time in the prison system, in jail, and also people that are in pre-trial that haven't did any time but have got in contact with the law, so to speak. We create educational resources and tools to help them with their finances, their mindset, conflict resolutions, all the areas that we personally went through to have a successful journey in the reentry space. So they consider after 3 years you being successful as someone that didn't reoffend, and they consider you successful citizen of society, so to speak. You don't be in the number. So that's what Reenter and Reclaim is all about.
So when you started the business, I guess, at what point did you realize, okay, hey, I know the situation that I've been through personally. Like, when did it click that you wanted to help others through the same thing that you went through?
The moment I got a revelation, so to speak, an aha moment that I actually made it to the other side. And I saw the pieces being placed in my life and how I was being placed around people that were asking me questions about it, or people that were in a re-entry space, and I was able to help them. And then it was like I had a tug in my heart for the people in this space. So I think that's what drew me to it. And then I also saw, while in my own process of going through re-entry, I was like, it's a few things missing. I said, but it wasn't missing in my life, but through the path of where they take you, I was like, if they had this could be better. Or just seeing some of the people that I would be in, say, a group session with, a counseling session with, and I would hear what they would be talking about. And I was like, man, I'm not going through none of the things they going through. Not saying that I was better than anybody else, but I was like, man, I actually think I might have the answer to help them with this. So just having that aha moment and just a tug and a pull in my heart to say, man, I can help people in this space.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for answering that question, because I don't know if you was expecting me to ask, but we here now. Right.
Look, I was waiting on the next question. I didn't know if you had another. I said, let me be
No. That's the only one for now. I may have another one later, but we'll stick. We'll stop right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And so another thing I add to that is I knew that I wanted to be a coach, and I knew I wanted to write about my story, right? So through that process of taking courses, getting in other people's programs, it was like the more I would learn, the more I would see me and them, and what I could do and what I could be through other people. And it's like the more I went through that, the clearer and the clarity that I got on the actual things that I need to be doing. And not saying that I have it totally now, because I'm still getting clarity along the way. It's like it's getting clearer and clearer the more I take a step in the journey.
Right. Gotcha. So for those of you who are listening who don't know, like how are you telling your story now? Like, what's your process? Because you didn't name the business for the second one.
Oh, okay. I thought you was giving them a gem, so I'm like,
no. I'm just saying name the business. Yeah.
Right. So that's Re-Enter and Reclaim. That's my nonprofit. So I do have a for-profit business, which is called the You Just Got Branded brand. I call it YJGB. You Just Got Branded. And so with this company right here, I started off editing, truth be told. But then you know how you reflect on your journey? And you see the whole process that you went through. For me, it took me, 4 years to get to where I am now. And it took a lot of YouTube University, taking courses, taking classes, teaching myself, to then look back and say, man, this is like a 4 or 5 step process that can be simplified to help somebody else get there faster than it took me to get there. So it started off with editing, graphic design, just creating different things. And as you know, we started together at church in the media ministry, and where you actually taught me a lot of stuff about editing and different stuff. But I took it from that point to grow and take courses and classes from it. However, what really took me to the next level was, as an author, when I wrote my book, I thought I made it to the top level, the best thing. I was like, I did it. I wrote the book. It's published. It's on Amazon, and that was that. But months down the line, I was like, wait a minute, I'm not getting sales like I thought I should be. And then I would have people that were around me, and they would be like, oh, you wrote a book? And I'm like, yeah, you didn't know? And then I realized, I was like, wait a minute, I'm not putting myself out there. There's no visibility about it. I've been to different places speaking and talking about it and never presented the fact that I was an author. I had a book, something that people could reach me after that, right? So that's how you just got branded. Really got started because I wanted to help other self-published authors get their message out there in the world and be able to make more sales and get more visibility, ultimately monetizing beyond their book to become speakers, create coaching programs, masterminds, etc., mini books, audio books, just getting their message out there to help other people. And I think that with that being said, we all have a sphere of influence as kingdom kids and believers that we supposed to, so to speak, take over and influence it with the mindset of God, the thoughts and desires and the heart of God. So I just want to help people build their slingshot so they can knock down Goliath.
Yeah.
I hope that made sense because I felt like I just went around the mountain the long way to get there.
No, you're fine. The interesting part is when I asked, like, hey, what's the name of your business? I was actually talking about the second one because I thought you were segueing into the other one because you was like, yeah, I'll tell my story because I know, like, your for-profit business, you just got branded. Like, you really focus on, like, telling your story and helping others tell their story.
Yes.
But it's interesting how we can have multiple ventures or multiple things that we're good at, but the root is still the same, right?
Yes.
So in the reentry program, you're helping people by telling your story. And in your for-profit, you're helping people by telling your story. So, we don't have to reinvent the wheel, so to speak.
Yes.
So yeah, because I'm an advocate. You find something that works, you can use that same system and apply it in another area. It's just that you have to understand the root. And so the root for you, is the story, right? To help others to be able to be comfortable enough, to be vulnerable enough. And the reason why I say be vulnerable enough, it's not easy for people to admit that they messed up and that they had to go through all these steps in order to be quote unquote welcome back into society. That's not easy. And so by having that experience and being able to explain to others, like, hey, you can do this too. Like, it's not impossible. It's hard, most definitely, but it's not impossible. So thank you for sharing both of them. Like, I know it, like I said, from the outside looking in, just what we've talked about, but to hear that background like that was good for me too.
Yeah. And look, ultimately, if I even boil it down even more, my book, The Me I Never Knew, The Benefits of Self-Awareness, ultimately the root of being able to look in the mirror at yourself and start learning your weaknesses, your strengths, understanding how did you get where you made it to? How did you get in a bad position? How did you get in a good position? And then accepting your own identity, your gifts, your talents, everything about you, and putting that in the world and knowing that there's greatness within you.
Right.
And you don't have to look at others. You don't have to do what they doing. You can just be you and do the dang on thing.
That's what I'm talking about. I love it.
Yes.
Man. So, like I said, I appreciate you sharing it. So, I know that, because we are time people that want to make sure that we're good. So, we're going to let this episode be it. Because this is all about Trinese. So we learned about her past, and the things that she has going on with her business. And in the next episode, I'll talk about mine and my journey. So I hope you all have enjoyed that today. So if you would like to know more about the business, we will be sure to put that in the description so they can reach out to Trinese, whether it's to donate to the nonprofit or if they need to get branded. Look, you got two options. Figure out which one works best for you, because she's doing a lot of great work, and I'm extremely proud of the work that she's putting out in the world. So we will catch you all next time.
See you next week.